What is up, everybody? My name is Lou Shortine. I'll be your host today for another episode of Something Sports. And with me, the Big Red Hosku. What's
Hey,
going
everybody,
on?
how's it going?
We got, with the Shiz, no way, Michael.
What's up?
And last but not least, Swish Mc D, Sean McDonald.
How's everybody doing tonight, guys?
Alright, so we're talking more free agency because we can't get enough of it. It's been absolutely insane. And recently, another big piece has been moved, or lack thereof. Russell Westbrook, in a turn of events, we all thought he was going to be moved, has decided to stay and re-up his contract for 5 years with the Oklahoma City Thunder. As announced, Friday, Thursday, something like that? It was this week. Totally unexpected. Or guys, were you foreseeing this one?
Called it.
Yeah, fuck you.
I called it. I called it for as long as there was something to be called. I knew it was going to happen. That's the kind of guy Russ is. He's just like a Kobe. He wants to get it done on his own, his way, his team, his town.
But do you like it, Michael? I mean, like, are you about this Shiz?
For him, I think I do. I really want to see him as a first option. I want to see just how close I want to see how many triple doubles he can get. I'll say that too.
Oh
it's going to be insane. And they have some pretty decent shooters around him now. Maybe his assist numbers will see a little bump with that. So,
To be honest, I didn't see it coming. I thought when Kevin left, I thought they were like, oh, we need to either get rid of this guy or lock him down. And I thought they were going to lean towards trading him somewhere. But I like it. I like that they re-signed him. I like that he's there because he did have a couple seasons where Kevin was hurt. And he was the alpha dog for a long time. And he actually played really well when Kevin wasn't there. So it's going to be cool to see his own team and him just without Kevin. Now he's kind of definitely the man in OKC. So I look forward to seeing, what he can do. Like Mike said, he's a triple double machine. So he could break the record for most triple doubles in a season. I wouldn't be surprised. But more importantly, I would love to see him beat the Golden State Warriors in the playoffs next year. That would be the sweetest thing. That would be the sweetest thing he could do. Stick it straight to KD and the Golden State Warriors. Oh, that'd be great. But will that happen? It'd be tough, but it'd be sweet. Okay, it'd be sweet.
Let's put a pin on that one for a second. I actually want to revisit that. That's not something I considered. But Sean, what do you think of the move?
I respect it. I respect it just for the same reason that I didn't respect Kevin Durant leaving. I respect Russell Westbrook for staying. He's a fighter. He's a dog. Kobe to say that he's the only other player in the NBA that has the same kind of genes that Kobe has in terms of competitive fervor. You got to just respect it, man. So.
Before he decided to stay, I wanted to play the game of where's Westbrook going to go. Now that he hasn't, let's kind of do a what if. Like, if you were Westbrook, guys, where would you have gone?
I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think with Kevin moving to Golden State Warriors and just the solid amount of talent in the West, I think it would be interesting if he did go to an East team like the Celtics. The path would be a little easier through the conference, I think, until you get, of course, to the Cavaliers. But it would be interesting to see some of that talent from the West come to the East and kind of level out the playing field between the conferences. Because I think I'm having a hard time figuring out which teams in the West he could go to that needs a point guard one, and he would fit really well. So I would say he probably would go to the East if he didn't stay, but that's just all speculation, of course. But yeah, I think somewhere like the Celtics or something like that would be good.
What about the Miami Heat taking Dwayne Wade's spot? What about that?
Is that improving a situation though? Like that's what I ask you. To me,
to improve a situation. I see.
You tell me if you were Westbrook.
Well, you got Hassan Whiteside. You got a pretty promising Miami Heat group. They just need a leader to rally around. I think if you had a good leader like Russell Westbrook to come take over and be the new South Beach guy, I think that would be pretty cool. I also think if he got to the Detroit Pistons, team up with Andre Drummond and those boys, I think that'd be dope.
Yeah.
As I was
they-
gonna say Detroit.
Give me my pick.
I was
Detroit,
gonna,
Detroit's on the come up, man. They got some they got
KCP.
they got KCP, yeah. They got Andre
I'm a
Drummond.
big fan of his
They
game.
got a lot of good pieces. They got the dude from Orlando Magic. I forgot his name. Something Harris.
Tobias.
Tobias Harris.
Tobias.
They would be sick with Russell Westbrook at the helm, man. I think they'd be really good. So
Yeah, There's not a lot of teams that wouldn't be pretty good with, add Russell Westbrook to the team. It's a pretty good move.
Yeah.
Yeah, the league is so deep at the point guard position.
It is, dude.
There's so many teams that actually don't really need a superstar point guard because they already have at least a star, however you want to define superstar as. I don't know. I think it would be interesting to see him go to a young team that has a lot of talent. Not, Timberwolves, 76ers or something, and just to see what would happen to have this ultra aggressive, like Sean said, just a warrior go in there and just light the fire under these young guys' asses and see what happens.
Just like a
Not
warrior.
not that it would be
No.
a good move for him, but I think it would be interesting just to see what would happen, to see how, just
So-
to help the rookies develop.
The other West team I totally could see, which is coming on the up and up, the Utah Jazz. I really like Rudy Gobert. I love Derek Favors. And let's not forget Gordon Hayward. I think Gordon Hayward would be a perfect Robin to Westbrook's Batman. And Gordon's clutch too. I think he could be just a kick out guy for Westbrook. I was hoping on that. And yes, they'd probably have to move someone like Derek Favors, some of their young pieces, a lot of draft picks. But if your core was Gobert, Westbrook, Hayward, I think that'd make some noise.
I buy it. And Boris Diaw now. Big
Yes.
fan of his game.
Boris Diaw and Joe Johnson.
That French front court, man. Gobert and Boris.
It would make noise. It would make noise, but it wouldn't be that loud. You know what I mean? It'd be
You don't think
interesting. It would be interesting. But in the West, it's still so strong. I mean,
It is.
you have so many teams that are just amazing. So I don't know. I think his best chances to, win, to be a competitor in the league, as opposed to just on a team. The one man show on some team. I think his chances are still best off in the East.
Well, that's another good point to the East. I actually think if he would have gone to the Celtics, they would have been the second best team in the East. With Horford now, do they have to give up Isaiah? I don't know. Would Isaiah be still willing to come off the backcourt, off the bench there? That's a pretty deadly team if they're able to keep that together. Jay Crowder in that rotation as well. I don't know. The other team I actually would have really liked to have seen him gone to in the East would have been the Orlando Magic as it's constructed right now. That is a scary as fuck front court. And we've seen Vujacic is clutch, actually. He had a couple game winners last year. Serge, yeah, he's not the Serge that he once was, but man, Serge and Vujacic, that might be one of the best front courts in the league. I mean, and they don't have a Victor Oladipo to tie him up with all these shots and everything. I think it would have been cool. The pick and roll situation would have been fun, certainly. I guess another question for you guys with this is, how far does the Thunder team go? As constructed as is, with Cantor, with Adams and Victor Oladipo, not Dion Waiters.
I think they're good for 7 or 6 seed, maybe 8th seed. I think they'll actually be a pretty good team.
Mm-hmm. Julian, Sean?
I agree. They'll be probably 8th seed. I don't think. I mean, you got the Clippers still. You got. I don't. And there's. I think even the Blazers. I mean, I think Damian Lillard and that backcourt. I forget his name.
CJ McCollum.
CJ McCollum. Yeah, they got a sick backcourt over there. So they've got some players right there. So I think 8th seed. I don't think 5th or 4th or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I mean, Russell can do a lot on his own, but there's the team. It's a team sport, and all the teams in that conference are just crazy. So yeah, they could be a playoff team if he's having a great year. But if he doesn't have a good year, I mean, what if he gets hurt? You never know. So yeah, maybe 7, 8. So, and then of course they're not going far in the playoffs. So.
I think they will get to the second round. I really do. That's my bold call there.
That means they're either you think they're going to be a top 4 seed or they're going to beat a top 4 seed.
I think they'll beat a top 4 seed, and I think it's going to have to be someone like they're going to have to beat the Trailblazers. They're going to have to beat the Clippers, or I don't know. Are the Grizzlies a top 4 seed with the moves they've made? I don't know. Maybe. But if they get stuck in that 7th or 8th spot, because let's be real, it's going to be the Spurs or the Warriors again, they're going to get knocked out of the first round. So if that happens, yes, I agree with you guys. I think they get knocked out of the first round. If they can somehow slip into that 6th or 5th seed, I like their chances. I really like Russell Westbrook just going vintage, going ham. What yes or no, real quick, does he average a triple-double this year?
Ooh.
Before everyone answers, let me just throw this out here. I've been waiting for this. Russell Westbrook's, over the past 2 years, without Kevin Durant on the floor, his per 36 stats, 31.7 points, 8.1 rebounds, 9.5 assists.
Ooh.
Per 36 without Kevin Durant on the floor for the past 2 years. He doesn't average triple-double, but he gets close. He gets as close as anyone has been in a long time.
It's extremely difficult to average a triple-double in today's game. It's extremely difficult. I don't think you can do it. But I think it will get close. Yes.
Yeah, that mark is so high. I mean, to average a triple-double, that's really it's one thing to get 10 in a season, 15 in a season, but to average that is
too much to ask.
I mean, that basically means he has to shoot less, pass more, and rebound a lot. It's just, and I don't know if that's his game. I don't know if he cares about that.
His team has to make the shots for him too.
So that's a tough mark. If he does that, that would be ridiculous. That would be like.
I think the last person to do that was Oscar Robertson, right? Back in the 60s.
Is he the last, or is he the only?
The only, maybe.
Has anyone else done it?
I don't think so.
Big O. I haven't checked that though.
But that being said, if there is someone to do it, it would in the game right now, it would probably be Russell.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But it's tough regardless.
I got one for you. Who has more triple doubles, Russell Westbrook or Giannis Antetokounmpo this year?
Oh, Russell.
Think so?
Yeah.
You saw how handy
Giannis was a fiend last season, though.
After they switched him to the
freak, if you will.
Ooh.
The Greek freak.
After they switched him to point guard, though, and they already said he's going to be playing point guard.
Giannis is playing point guard?
Yeah.
That is a mistake. That's a mistake. He doesn't have the handle to play a point guard.
I don't think he does it, man. So the one interesting stat you throw out there, though, Michael, I will say, is that per 36 without KD, you three all played basketball in some sort of capacity. I did not, but to me it seems like when you are filling in for a player and you know it's going to be for a short amount of time, like when KD was away for those injuries, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. He's going to have to be always on and always be the guy. I just think the drive is a little less there when it's his moment to shine,
Doesn't he have that little extra motivation, though, this year?
He might. That's a great point, too. And, to your point, Shiz, he's such a Kobe where he wants to just do it to prove you wrong. He is a Michael Jordan, do it to prove you wrong. And as we kind of learned this year with LeBron and Pat Riley, he's kind of like a LeBron in that way too. He likes to have that motivation to be you. He might, dude. I don't know. It'll be interesting for sure.
I will say that I think this is by far his best chance to win the MVP.
Agreed.
Yes, agreed.
Oh yeah.
Even if they're a good team, great team, whatever you want to say, there's only we lost Sean. Oh no. You really didn't like my answer, huh?
He's like, I'm done with this.
You want to keep going or wait for him to get back?
We roll, baby. Let's go.
We do it live. Here we go.
It's fuck it, we're doing it live. Oh, we lost Sean. Oh, we lost.
So guys, I mean, that's what we think. But let us know what you think in the comments below. What do you think of Russell Westbrook staying? Good, bad thing? Is he just trying to prove a point? Is he going to win the ring? Can he knock off Golden State? Who knows? Oh, by the way, we never revisited that. Chances of him actually pulling off that miracle. Put it in a percentage real quick for everyone.
I think it's better than a first glance would show.
Less than
Yeah.
10?
Maybe 10. Maybe I don't know. That's pretty. That's a lot though. I feel like 10.
5 to 10 for me, man.
Yeah, 10 max.
5
probably.
to 10% for me that he actually ends up doing that. But who knows? Thunder fans, let us know. Let us know if you think your team can hold more than a candle. Until then, this has been something sports. I'm Lou. That's Goo, and that's Shiz. Sean, I don't know.
Rest in
But until then, later.
Just hold on, we're going home. It's hard to do these things alone.
Oh, we lost Sean.